My first time charging at a BMW dealership. They have a BMW i3 plugged in already. It's interesting, in years past I have gone to dealerships and been really hesitant to ask, can I permission to charge, but this year everyone seems to know about electric cars, so it's a lot easier to just kind of ride in and plug in, and everyone just comes out and greets you. And so there's really been a significant difference in the way that people receive electric vehicles at their dealerships, and it has become a little more normalized. Not completely, but a little bit more, so really good progress. So I discovered my bike isn't charging right now, and that's because the station is powered off. I don't know why that is. Let's check it out. Having both vehicles plugged into the charger tripped the circuit. They flipped the breaker, and now I am charging again. And they were nice enough to unplug the i3 while I did that, just to make sure it doesn't trip again, but this set me back about 45 minutes. It's gonna take a little longer to get to Jacksonville. Adventures in charging. Just past 2,000 miles on this trip while on my way from Daytona to Jacksonville, Florida. I'm at the Water Street parking garage near the Jacksonville waterfront, so I'm gonna go grab some food and meet up with another electric motorcycle rider, Bill Bortzfield, who I met on the online discussion forum, and we're gonna hang out and talk about zeros and electric motorcycles. I'm excited. Yeah, I've always had fun, like whenever I have a passenger, you can just chat. It's easy to talk to them because there's no extraneous noise. Right. When I was in Santa Fe riding with a guy in a Bramo, I mentioned, like, you can't smell it and you can't hear it, so it's nice and quiet, super enjoyable. Thanks a lot for getting together for lunch with me.
Safe travels.
All right. Yeah, take care. In Lake City, Florida at Roundtree Monroe Nissan, I charged up my bike. They were kind enough to let me do that, but I basically had the least human interaction here of any place that I've gone, and I'm headed to another Nissan dealership over in Tallahassee. I also called a RV park just in case I needed to stop a little early, because this is going to be a bit of a long stretch. But I called the RV park ahead, and they said I could give them a couple bucks, just put it in the drop box if I wanted to charge there. So never hurts to have a plan B. Well, I got my sunscreen on, however, that's not going to protect me from the rain. So now that my pants are kind of soaked, it's time to put on my rain gear over my wet pants, because it's kind of raining off and on all the way to Tallahassee from Lake City, Florida. So the Sunshine State is raining on me. Oh well. at the Stones Throw RV park outside of Tallahassee. I don't even know what town it's in. But anyway, I called them up on the phone, said, hey, I need a charge. And the lady said, well, I don't even know what to charge you for that. And I said, well, listen, I'm gonna use about $1.50's worth of electricity, and I'd be happy to give you a couple bucks. She said, no problem, just put it into the drop box. I'll just put some money into the drop box and call it even. So I was on my way from Lake City, Florida to Tallahassee, and I was planning on going to the closest charging station in Tallahassee, which was at a Nissan. I gave them a call, and they seemed friendly enough, but they closed and locked the gates in about an hour. So I would have only had about half an hour of charging time before I would have had to leave. I'm just 14 miles away from Tallahassee. I'm charging here. See how far that'll get me. We'll see where I end up tonight. I don't have any plans, so we'll find out. Adventure. Wi-Fi at Arby's. Looks like a meeting there. Uh-oh, grammar police. So several times I've gone close to 400 miles in a day, but I've never gone past 400 miles. I've gone 391, 392, but not 400. So today I'm gonna try to break that number. Whenever I get to the 390s, I'm always ending up at about 11 p.m. and that's pretty late because I start riding at 7 a.m. It's exciting. It's 10:08. I'm in Marietta, Florida. Last charge of the day. I'm in the central time zone, so my body thinks it's 11:08, but now the time is 10:08. So I'm pretty tired. One more 55-mile ride, about an hour, to get to La Furieta, Georgia. Florida. I'm in Florida. I'm staying in Florida. I'm gonna make it to about 440 miles on the day, which will be a record for me, so that's exciting. And then I'll get to sleep, and that's also exciting right now, because that's really all I want to do. But so far so good. Charging up at Rahal Miller Nissan in Marietta, Florida. Thanks, guys. I did it. I crushed my previous record of 392 miles in one day. Today I rode 454 miles. Yes, on my Zero motorcycle. So, just doing some computer work and then falling asleep so I can ride safely tomorrow. 300 more miles. Hey!